First and foremost, a lot of stuff is out. We got a new vlog out. We have a new reaction out that's actually on my streaming channel. I've been talking with the guys, and they've been telling me that I just been putting too much of my energy into multiple channels when I shouldn't be doing that. So basically, from here on out, the streaming channel on YouTube, the one where, you know, it got a shit ton of live streams on there. This YouTube channel will now be turned into more of a VOD channel. It's going to be more of a VOD channel with stuff that I do on stream, like reactions and stuff like that. Like, it's going to be all things from streams. So, you know, when we make a build, when we do anything, we react to something, it's all going to get thrown on here unless it's worthy enough to go onto the main YouTube channel. So iPodKingCarter Live is going to be that channel. I still do want to build a reaction channel, don't get me wrong. It's just that channel has so many different things wrong with it, as far as reusability, strikes, copyrights, community guidelines, strikes, all different kinds of shit there. So we're going to be turning this into a channel for shit on stream. Speaking of which, I reacted to the Avengers trailer. I did do this off stream, I will admit, but this was my first test at throwing up something that, you know what I'm saying, is like video sake, if that makes sense. So, you know what I'm saying, we've been doing a couple different things. But first things first. Yes. We have to react to all of the 2K drama that been going on for like the last week. I was letting shit simmer. Obviously, I was one of the first people who made a video about, you know, 2K27 and stuff like that. And I'm just happy that now that, you know, communities have seen what other communities can do, the conversation has started. So the first video that we're going to watch is Joe Knows video. Let's go ahead and like it. Let's go ahead and maximize it. So the title of the video is 2K We Need to Talk. Okay, that's the title of the video. So let's go ahead and see what my boy had to say.
Shout out to the college football community, creators, everybody that teamed up and actually impacted change in their community. It was inspirational, to say the least. For those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, okay. College Football 27 dropped, and essentially they tried to sneak in microtransactions in an offline game mode. On top of putting those microtransactions in, if you decided not to spend money on the microtransactions, they made progressing through that mode much, much slower. Now, not only the creators, but the community as a whole all joined together and essentially said, play the game, but do not pay for the microtransactions. And they actually forced EA's hand, and EA took it out of the game. Now, of course, in my position, it just...
What's up, daughter? What's up? You need something from me? I'm trying to do reactions and stuff on stream. What's up? Okay, that's good. I'm good though. You can save mine for. I'll eat mine tomorrow. Yeah, it's past 8 o'clock. His name is Joe Knows, and this video.
Bye.
Damn. Well, damn. Okay.
It makes me think, like, man, what would the 2K community be capable of? You know, if they were able to do that, is it realistic to say we could do it over on this side? And that's exactly what I'm going to talk about today. Is it possible that creators, community members, everybody could come together and actually force not NBA 2K, but Take-Two Interactive, the company that owns NBA 2K, to actually change the way they go about it? Well, we're going to deep dive into that topic, and I'm going to get...
Whoa, brother. Hey, hold on. Did he just say, hey, little man, move out the way, go get your big homie? Did you just do that? Am I tripping? Did Joe Knows just say, nah, Visual Concepts 2K Sports, NBA 2K, the game. Move out the way. We coming for your big brother. That's insane.
Give you my opinion on everything. Now, honestly,
Okay.
I don't know if my opinion on this will actually change anything. There's a chance our community just isn't capable of coming together for anything. There's a chance 2K and Take-Two see this and just say, kick rocks, we don't care. There's a chance I get blackballed from everything that I've been invited to. But I still feel like I owe it to not only my community, but the 2K community to make this video.
Oh, okay. So he's straddling the line here. Okay, so he's already aware that there may be consequences to what he's about to talk about here. And I'm all here for it. I want to see what he talks about here.
Now listen, I've been playing 2K since 2K6. I even got the freaking disc that my parents bought me back when I was a kid. I've been doing YouTube since 2016, and one thing I've always been true to myself with is I always share my honest opinion. Even if I think it could hurt me in other areas, I'm always going to be true to myself. I've talked about VC many times in the past, and I've always said impacting change when it comes to microtransactions in 2K is difficult. Other creators much bigger than myself have tried over the years. It can't just be from one or two big creators. We see with college football, it wasn't just the creators, the whole community joined in and they were able to impact change. What college football was able to do really makes you think, is it possible to do that over here on the 2K side? But a major difference over here on the 2K side is people are numb to this. This has been going on for years. People have talked about it. Creators have made videos. I've talked about VC before. And it's just something that people who play 2K are numb to. It's been this way for years and years and years, and it's gotten worse and worse and worse. VC prices have gone up. The cost of making a build has gone up. The cost of clothes has gone up. Everything has become more expensive in the game. On the college football side, this was brand new. The game hadn't come out for 11 years. Then college football 25 dropped. Very, very hyped. College football 26 dropped. Now 27 dropped, and they snuck in microtransactions. The community jumped on it right away and were able to get change. On the 2K side, this has been going on for over a decade. And as I said, it's gotten more and more expensive. Now, the thing that's even crazier on the 2K side is not only is it really expensive to make players or open My Team packs and all those things, but nothing transfers to the next game. So everything.
Well, would you look at that? Would you look at that? Nothing transfers over. Would you look at that?
Thing you spend on 26, you lose in 27. Now listen to this. On the My Player side, not only do you have to buy the game, but you're also spending hundreds of dollars on builds to upgrade the attributes, to buy animations, and then obviously if you want to do all the extra stuff with clothes and all that, that's going to cost you as well. But it's even worse on the My Team side, and I'm not even really a My Team player, but I see it all the time. People spending thousands of dollars at the chance of getting a card in a pack. And I want to reiterate, nothing transfers to the next game. You lose it all. And then on top of it, the season pass, that could be a whole nother topic for another video.
No. It should not be another topic for another video, Joe. You can't break it up, baby. You got to bring it all to the light. If you're going to say something about one thing, you got to say something about everything.
That's another thing to factor in. It's really crazy when you think about it. I couldn't imagine as a kid asking my parents to buy me a $70 game and then, hey, I also need another $100 just to be able to compete and play online in that game. My parents would have looked at me sideways like, are we serious? We already got you the game. Go play it. Now, obviously, some families can afford that, but a lot of families can't. And in a way, you're almost pricing out a lot of the next generation of 2K players. Now, I see people telling me all the time, Joe, talk to the devs. Joe, at Community Day this year, make sure you bring this stuff up. And I'm here to tell you, I have sat in the same room as 2K devs, 2K employees, and they have listened to every single word I had to say on this topic. But the problem is, they simply do not control that side of the game. The microtransactions are controlled by the executives at Take-Two Interactive, not the 2K employees that we talk to and talk about all the time as a community. The 2K employees that we talk to as a community are not Take-Two Interactive corporate executives. They are NBA 2K employees. People will be like, bro, talk to Ronnie. Ronnie is the head of lifestyle and content marketing. Talk to Mike Wang. Mike Wang is the lead gameplay developer. These guys do not have any control when it comes to microtransactions.
I need y'all to go ahead and take that in for a moment. We've been saying this on my channel for 12, 15, about 12 to 15 years. We've been saying that they can't save us, brothers.
Is from Take-Two corporate executives, and me as a content creator and us as a community do not have a direct line of contact to them to even be able to communicate this stuff. But just because we can't directly communicate with them, that doesn't mean impacting change is impossible. We just saw it on the college football side. So let's keep going. Now, even with this whole situation going on, I'm still realistic about the way the world works. And I fully understand. Take-Two is running a business. They want to make as much money as possible. Clearly, their business model is working, and they're not just going to change that business model.
Woo! Hey, do you see the 6.66 with the B on it? With the B on it. Man. Keep thinking they finna change anything. That's with a B on it. You know what I'm saying? That's a humble year. That's a humble year.
For the heck of it. There has to be an actual reason why they would change it. So let's look at the college football example. Everyone in that community pushed for players to play, but not pay for the microtransactions. Now, as lovely as that sounds and as good of an idea as that sounds, on the 2K side, it's a little different. Remember, in the college football game mode, it was offline. It was against the CPU. Most 2K players are playing online. That means you're going to be out there with a watered down 60 overall, taking on people with 99 overalls. And eventually, after you get your ass whooped time and time again, majority of people that have $100, they're going to buy some VC and upgrade their My Player. It's a very different ask when it's offline versus online. Now, I've said this for years anytime this conversation has come up, but the only realistic path on the 2K side that I see for actual change to happen is for another basketball video game to come into the market and give 2K direct competition. Take some of that market.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Joe, come on, Joe. Come on, Joe. Joe, you ain't just tell somebody to go create a goddamn game, Joe. Ain't no way, Joe. Ain't no way, Joe. Ain't no way, Joe. Joe, you just asked somebody to come up with 6.66 billion, Joe. You just asked somebody to just shit out 8 to 12 billion dollars to go make another basketball game to be a direct competitor, Joe. Joe, in this economy, Joe, in this economy of gaming, Joe, that is such a huge ask. That's
share. Start to take some of their player base away. That would be a reason where they might have to pivot their business model. Are we just expecting people to stop buying 2K as a whole when it's the only basketball video game out there worth its weight? Or are we expecting people to play on a 60 overall versus other people on a 99 overall online, where it's going to take them days, if not weeks, if not months, to earn enough VC to get their player to a point where it's going to be fun to play on? The numbers show that the 2K community is going to cough up that money. NBA 2K is bringing in over $1 billion of revenue per year. At the moment, the players in the 2K community are spending money and spending a lot of it on the game. And I'm not going to be a hypocrite. I'm somebody that buys a lot of VC. I love making builds. And I understand the average person that plays 2K. You get off a long day's work and you come home and you want to hop in the rec center to unwind for a couple hours. The last thing you want to do is be on a 60 overall and not even be able to enjoy yourself. You're going to cough up the $70, $80, $90, $100 of VC that you need to spend to max out that player so you can actually enjoy the game. Like I said, I'm not going to be a hypocrite. Straight up. I love playing 2K. Like I told you, I've been playing 2K since 2K6. It's just a game that I love playing. So it's a difficult situation we find ourselves in as a community. Now, I'm just one man. Maybe you have better ideas than me. And if you do, certainly put them down in the comment section, because I will be active down there. As a community, we deserve better. We deserve something. Make it cost less VC for us to upgrade our players to 99 overall. Give us a way to refund the builds that we don't want anymore. I put VC on this build. I don't want to play on this one anymore. Even if you're not going to give me 100% of the VC back, give me 75% or 50% of the VC back, and I can put that VC towards a new build. Something they added this year where they gave you a free build upgrade when you reached a certain rep level. Give us more free build upgrades in earnable rewards elsewhere in the game. I'm just one guy. I don't have all the answers. I don't have all the ideas. If you have ideas, please put them down in the comments. I'm going to be very active down there, and I'm sure you guys have a ton of ideas we as a community could potentially push for. Now you know where I stand. Where do you stand? And an even better question, we as the 2K community, where do we go from here? Shout out.
Joe. All right, so chat. I just watched Joe Knows talk about the only options that we have because everyone loves 2K. It's the only basketball game. Obviously, VC has been around for over a decade. Everyone loves to play the game, even if you play it closeted and not in the public eye. Everyone loves 2K. It's the only basketball game, and what we need to change the narrative of 2K is a competitor. So basically, he just told us that we need to spend more money on another game that's going to have more microtransactions as well, just to keep up, because it's already falling behind from 2K. It's going to have an online player base. You're going to need to pay for more builds or whatever the case may be. Like, that is not the answer. The answer is not to bring out another game for us to spend money on and split our focus with one subject matter, which is basketball. Obviously, I'm just going to be a realist here. NBA Live tried. They really, really tried. And if we're being honest, if we line up NBA 2K10 all the way until now and line up NBA Live all the way up until now, we know where the pendulum gets too heavy on which game franchise was better throughout the years when they both came out at the same time. We know which one outweighs the other. NBA Live tried and failed. There is literally no no NBA game franchise that's going to topple 2K. They have their hooks deep in. They have a partnership with the NBA. They make revenue on their game. Their studio has not shut down. Yes, they have had a few layoffs, and shout out to everybody who worked at 2K that, you know what I mean, that I know that, you know, ended up losing their job and still landed on their feet elsewhere. You know what I'm saying? Love to you. But literally, Visual Concepts, NBA 2K, 2K Sports, Take-Two Interactive, they're not in the business of losing money. They're in the business of making money. The only thing that will help us is let the consumer keep something across a span of years. Let us keep the things that we pay for. Let us make a 2K VC vault that our VC carries over year to year, because you turn your servers off every 2 years anyway after, you know, 2 new iterations come out. Let us keep the My Player clothing locker or whatever the case may be of all the items that we buy from all of the dope stores and brands and stuff that you've had in your game and stuff like that. Now, granted, if you have things opening up in the season pass, right? And then when all the season passes are over and then it's time to go ahead and get a new game and stuff like that, what happens to all of that random generated nuances and stuff like that that you had in the last game? What happens to all of that content? The content should be moved over to the next game for us. We have these account IDs. We have these emails. Let us keep these things. You know what I'm saying? People who play my team, I'm sorry for you, man. I don't play my team. That's not my thing. But people inside of my team, let them keep a Rolodex of cards that they have. Let these people have these cards across spans of time. I know that, you know, 2K has something where, you know, some of the great, really, really good cards move over and transfer over as different variations or variants of the other card. That's cool and all, but bro, let us keep our VC from year to year. Let us keep all the shit that we buy from year to year as far as clothes, accessories, and, you know, the cosmetic shit. You know what I'm saying? Let me keep my motherfucking helicopter and all that. Maybe y'all come out with different iteration variants of colors and shit. And then maybe, you know, if somebody buys fucking 10 to 12, all the mascots or something, they get a bonus, you know what I mean? Like a kickback check or something like that at the end of it, where it however long it took you, it was a goal. What if it takes someone 3 years to earn all of your mascots, and in that third year they get 1 million VC, you know what I'm saying, or 3 million VC, 1 million VC for every year that you grind it and put in pain to get those mascots at the end of it, you know what I'm saying? And then you got a lump sum, a chunk of change to make all of your builds or buy more shit, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna be honest, some of them clothes in them stores, bro, 30k VC, 40k VC, 50k VC. Like, some of them clothes is pricey, icy, you know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel about that, man. You know what I'm saying? Joe, I appreciate you for, you know, using your platform to raise awareness about what happened in the EA's community and stuff like that. But as far as the 2K community, like you said, the conditioning is already there. One person can't stop, you know, the revenue that's being made. 2 people can't stop it. 3 people can't stop it. Hell, if 3,000 people all decided not to play 2K and not to spend no money on it that year, think about everybody else. Those 3,000 might be a drop in a bucket. They're making over $1 billion a year. Like, literally, it's so hard. And that's not to say that the community is split or whatever the case may be. It's not that. The community is not split. It's literally, we just know that if we want to compete, if we want to have fun, if we want to live out our dreams, if we want to make our dream builds, if we want to, you know, show our friends that we the shit in this game, if we want to have bragging rights, IRL, in game, in the party chat, on video, in stream, all of that is going to cost a 2K player. That's just how this shit is right now. But I believe 2K, Take-Two, whomever can make the decision to say, you know what, create them a vault, let them keep their VC starting whatever year, let them keep that so that, you know, for the next game iteration, whatever, they are making builds and putting in playtime, not buying the game, waiting to their next check to then buy VC for that build. And then, you know what I'm saying, like, you're splitting the playtime. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got the game, but they can't play the game because they don't want to play the game on that low ass build. And now they got to go bust their ass for 2 weeks or whatever the case may be to afford the next one because money tight. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel about that.